Hello everybody, this is Hammer Striker here. As you well know, our Second Amendment rights are under an organized and concerted attack at the moment, and that attack has taken place on multiple fronts. One front is busing children up to Tallahassee to speak, and in many cases actually using hired actors. So they're getting organized and they're attacking in multiple angles. Now on our channel we stay away from politics, and I don't plan to change that. But what's happening right now is something that directly could potentially affect our channel and has affected some other channels. If you're not already aware, there are several large channels that produce content very similar to ours. You know, no unsafe behavior, no swearing, no innuendo or adult discussions. And they've been taken down as a result of the anti-gun minority using the report video function to create channel strikes. And they're deliberately doing it over the weekend in an attempt to create these strikes to get that 3 strikes before the channel creator can do anything about it, and or, well, nobody's available at YouTube contact. We have not yet suffered from this, but the threat is there for us and with many other channels. However, we have noticed that when we publish a new video, it doesn't get the normal number of views immediately, and we're not being necessarily showcased in the related videos and other types of things. And I know this is happening to other channels as well. So YouTube is being complicit in some of this activity in selectively filtering out firearm related or Second Amendment related channels and seeing to it that the channels aren't as successful as they were. So when you put all these various things together, it's starting to look like YouTube might be an unfriendly platform for Second Amendment rights and channels like ours. We want to stay on YouTube. We definitely appreciate all of our subscribers. We've got over 16,000 subscribers. That wouldn't happen if you guys weren't interested in our videos, so we really appreciate that. So we are going to stay on YouTube unless something happens with YouTube that knocks us off, like several of these other very nice channels. Ours is a medium-sized channel. The channels that have fallen victim to some of the worst of this are the larger channels. They're probably higher profile. But I'm also seeing smaller channels having a hard time getting off the ground and getting going because YouTube is not supporting us like they are some other channels. So YouTube is a platform where the bandwidth, the hosting, the website, the interaction, the players and all that is provided by YouTube. That gives you, pretty much an advantage. We create content, we upload content, they take care of making sure that you're able to see the content. Concurrent with that, when you see an ad in one of the videos, they share the revenue from that ad with the content creator, the person who created the video. And that sharing allows the content creator to pay for expenses such as ammo, range memberships, and all that type of thing. And up until now, that revenue has pretty much covered those expenses. It's covered the ammo, it's covered the range memberships, and on some occasions it's actually given us a little extra money to buy a firearm or two. We've tried to avoid going to Patreon. Nothing wrong with Patreon at all. In fact, we have set up a presence on Patreon, but we wanted to pretty much stay within YouTube. What we're doing now, I think, is something a few other channels have figured out, is we can use Patreon as a subscription base, a place where our subscribers can connect to us that is outside of YouTube. Now, many of the channels that are using Patreon are still depending upon YouTube to have the videos, the back-end part of the videos. So we're going to do 2 things in that regard. One, we're probably going to create a sub-channel, upload all of our videos to the sub-channel, and have them in unlisted mode. And what that'll do is allow us to only have our Patreon subscribers find them, people that have actually indicated they're interested in our content. We're still going to keep the main channel. Hammer Striker will still exist for as long as possible. But what that'll help us do is isolate us from the main channel being taken down and ensure that our subscribers are aware of where we're at and able to still connect with us. The second thing we're going to do is my day job, my profession is IT. I do architecture for a large company, design cross-enterprise international systems. So setting up a website and the back end is nothing difficult for me. I just haven't done it because I haven't needed to. YouTube has provided that venue. So we've set up a hammerstriker.com website. It's pretty simplistic, it's pretty crude right now. What I'd like to ask you to do is please go bookmark that site. If we go dark without warning, you'll at least be able to get to that hammerstriker.com site, which I'll put a link up in the description, and be able to be aware of what we're going on. We'll communicate through that site. if you go to that site, bookmark it. We're going to keep updating, various things going on. We're going to continue to publish YouTube content, unless, of course, we're taken down by victim of all of what's going on. And on the Patreon, we've created just a $1 a month tier. If you feel like going to Patreon, we'd appreciate it. Sign up. The $1 a month. If even the number of people that watched our last video did $1 a month, it would definitely cover the cost of ammo and range memberships and everything else. And also bookmark hammerstriker.com. I'm going to begin to evolve that site. Again, as I mentioned, it's kind of crude right now, but I needed to get something out there so I could publish this video so you guys can get to it before something happens. And eventually what we're going to probably do is transition all the hosting to that site. The videos will be available through hammerstriker.com, and we won't have to rely on the whims of corporate entities like YouTube to host our videos. So keep up the good fight. If you've got other channels that you support, please support them. What we don't want to do is let the anti-gunners win by driving us off the internet and having our Second Amendment rights basically go dark because they successfully win the publicity war. Again, thank you for watching our channel, and have a great day.